Hey, how are you doing? How was your summer? I can't believe it's wrapping up. It's mid-September today, September 15th, and what a beautiful time of year. I'm loving it right now. The light is golden, it's beautiful. You can hear all that, probably insect life. They like to serenade us all day long and night. It's beautiful. Um, yeah, and there's a harvest, like great harvests this time of year. I live close to the Okanagan, and those who are familiar with Canada know that it's like agricultural abundance here. So we've been reaping the benefits. Lots of stone fruits and veggies. Tons. So I'm loving that it's fall. I'm also loving that I'm nearing the end of the first trimester. I am pregnant, and I wanted to record some thoughts and experiences I had this first trimester. It'd be fun to look back on that. Yeah, and also say hi because it's been a while. Oh, I have my little fruit tree in the back here. It's an apple. I planted this one in the spring. So you can see some nice little growth. It's happy there. I have 2 more apples in front of me and a cherry and other veggies, but I'm really excited about fruit, especially after doing the sugar diet and high carb and all that. It's like, I realize the importance of fruit, and this is a long-term investment. I've got to wait like 3 to 5 years to get my first fruit, my first apple. So you got to plant now. And I encourage you, if you have any land, if you have any space, plant a fruit tree or a bush, a fruit bush, whatever. Like I've got some berry bushes, but it is so worth it. And you got to plant now. Otherwise you're waiting. Anyway, oh, I hear Luna coming. My kitten, she's probably going to come into my lap. So I wanted to talk a little bit about what I'm going through. Some of it has to do with diet and weight and body image, because as you've seen on this channel, if you're aware, I started this channel to document, here sweetie, my weight loss journey. Isn't that hilarious? My weight loss journey, and now look where I'm at, already gaining like 10-15 pounds in this first trimester. And yeah, for real, it's insane, and that messes with you to gain that much weight in such a short amount of time. I really had to look at the bigger picture, be like, I'm growing a human, but at the same time, I don't think it has to be like that. I think I've made some decisions with my diet that have not benefited me. Before I got pregnant, I was doing the high carb, low fat. Before that, I was even doing the sugar diet for a little bit, which is extreme version of that. And, that was working for me. But when I got pregnant, I threw all of that out the window and I ate whatever I wanted these first 12 weeks, 13 weeks. And that includes fat. But like a lot of good fat, like nut butters and avocado, maybe some more like fatty proteins and all that. I am plant-based, but you can still, like tofu, for example, still does have fat in it, and there's fat in like veggie sausages and whatever. Yeah, so I was mixing them too. So I would have like peanut butter with, a carb, and that's also not great for your insulin resistance and all that. So I really think my body is just very sensitive right now, and it's trying to, I'm surprised you're not coming with me, trying to protect it, or like, it's like insurance, right? Let's every little piece of fat going in the mouth, let's store it, because we're pregnant. We gotta, just in case. So also the energy levels, like, of course, first trimester is notorious for resulting in really low energy. But I was knocked out. I mean, I felt my life force was so low. It was so drained, like the most tired I've ever been in my life. Even like sitting up straight and like not sitting up was just felt exhausting. Like being in my physical form felt exhausting, like upright. That was rough. And I'm curious, if I were to have eaten, let's say like a higher fruit, high carb, lower fat way, if I would have maybe have more energy and feel lighter. Maybe even reducing the protein a little bit too. I think right now my body probably just wants a lot of fuel. And as far as the fat, I've got it on my body already. At the start of this, I was 30 pounds overweight, maybe 40. So why would I need to consume extra? Couldn't I just use my stores that exist now? So now going into the second trimester where I want to be more active, I want to work out, I'm craving that movement so much. I'm like, I think I need to change my diet a little bit. So that is all the goal. But when it comes down to it, if anyone out there's been pregnant, before you know, you go from feeling kind of sick and nauseous to ravenous. If I don't get food soon, I'm going to die. Like this crazed appetite and like food drive. So I don't always make the right decisions in the moment because I just like crave really high calorie things, it seems, which is natural. I guess that makes sense. So I'm not sure if this will play out, what I want in my head and what I'm talking about. I'm not sure if I'll actually be able to implement this, but I've been thinking about it a lot, and yeah, I think eating just more fresh fruits would help me a lot and help me not balloon, okay? Because it just sucks to watch yourself get basically fat again, without that baby bump. It's not like a cute little baby bump yet. You just feel fat. So yeah, I'm just trying to balance the two things, like have compassion and understanding for myself because I'm pregnant, but then also like it doesn't mean that I should let myself go, and it's just not going to help me when it comes to delivery and postpartum if I'm even more overweight. So diet is one of the things, and then also just wrapping my head around this pivot on my life path, because I was so focused on career. I'm 37 years old, so yeah, and now I'm really considering, staying home for a year, and that's big. That's a stay-at-home mom lifestyle. Going from owning your own business to that, my mind's like fear, concern, money, like but I think trusting is part of the process and being able to lean on a partner. So wow, we'll see how it all plays out. I have time. I've got like 6 months left, so I think things will change a lot. Things already feel so differently. I'm looking back at my prior videos and who I was. Then I'm like, who is she? Who is she? It's amazing how much we change and evolve over time. And without these like little snapshots, it's kind of easy to miss how much we do. But everyone is. You're just constantly evolving into these new versions of yourself. And hopefully most of us like these new versions better. That there's improvements being made constantly. I have Luna here, who's made an appearance in other videos. So she is such a cuddle bug. Mwah. She gave us all a scare the other day by disappearing for 3 nights. Like, wow, I didn't know if I would ever see her again. Oh, the sun is shining right on me. Anyway, I'm not sure if I have any more to add today, but I hope to come on more and document because it's just so interesting to see how time impacts us. And I also want to say that I know the world seems kind of crazy right now. I'm definitely feeling it, like the uncertainty of the future. What more is there to say? The uncertainty has always been there. The future has never really been known. But it does seem like things are changing, doesn't it? But I think that, or I feel that if we return to our humanity and our connection with each other, maybe by putting down our devices a little bit more often, that we'll have a good outcome. But that's going to be up to us. And I did record, I think my last video was about screen addiction. And quick update on that. It's not going well. It's not going well. I have been spending a lot of time in bed and resting, and that has resulted in a lot of screen time. It feels icky. My brain feels like mush, and I'm going to get better at it. I'm going to make a change. But I want to say that it's difficult, and the addiction is real. The addiction is there. But more on that later. All right, well, thanks for tuning in and saying hi. I hope you're all having a great Monday. I'll see you next time. Bye.